Okay, a pleasant morning or good afternoon, everyone. Uh, this is our lesson one for the finals. So we are currently um, on our online class. Okay, so but before that, I would like to check on you. Kamusta? I hope na lahat ay nasa mabuting kalagayan while we are in a community quarantine. Okay, so but anyway, so this video discussion, uh, we will be talking about uh, how can we manage the back end of our information system, or those GUIs that we done so far. So lalagyan natin siya ng back end. Kumbaga, but before that, ano ba yung back end? May dalawa klase kasi ng development. We do have the front end, we do have the back end. Yung GUI, it is the front end. Yung GUI design, yung layouting, okay? So those are all front end. Kumbaga yung designing part, okay? Yun yung front end. And then at the back of that, or at the back end, yung back end naman, it talks about the data that we are inputting, that we are storing, that we are retrieving from the DBMS. Okay, so we will be tackling more of this DBMS or RDBMS in the latter discussion. Okay, so the objective of this lesson is for you to be able to explain what are the basic concepts and definitions of DBMS and RDBMS. Ano ba yung DBMS? Ano ba yung RDBMS? Okay? And of course, to describe the parts of the working environment of MySQL, okay? Iba't ibang RDBMS, iba-iba yung working environment. But for this discussion, we will be describing yung isa lang doon sa uh, isang software doon sa RDBMS. Okay? So, let's go on. So, what is DBMS? DBMS stands for Database Management System. So, pag sinabi nating DBMS, it talks about also with the software packages. This is pala defined in Technopedia. Okay? It is a software, sabi nila, it is a software package designed to define, manipulate, retrieve, and manage data in a database. So, kumbaga, isa siyang software, isa siyang application, isa siyang app na ginagamit to be able to retrieve and manipulate data in the database. Then also they describe DBMS as it generally manipulates the data itself. The data format, the field names and record structure and file structure. So all in all, lahat ng manipulation ginagawa doon sa DBMS. Then also it also defines the rules to validate and manipulate this data. Kung paano ba natin siya i-retrieve, kung sino ba ang gagamit ng data na yon, sino ba ang nagmamay-ari ng data na yon. All of that we will be doing in later discussion. Okay? So, yun yung DBMS. Ano naman yung RDBMS? Okay? So, first is, it stands for Relational Database Management System. Kung kanina, we do have manipulation, okay? We do have retrieval. The same thing in here, RDBMS, meron din siya. But, we are trying to relate one database to another or one table to another. Okay? It is the basis of SQL for all modern database systems such as MS MSQL Server, OO-based, Oracle, MySQL, and Microsoft Access. So, ito din yung naging basis. Bakit dinevelop yung SQL? Okay? Later on, in later discussion, we will be dealing with what is SQL. Then, the data in RDBMS is stored in database object called tables, and a table is a collection of related data entries. It consists of columns and rows. So, relational databases, lahat ng data na nakuha natin or in-store natin sa ating system ay binibigyan natin ng structure, inaayos natin, um, finifilter natin. Yun yung RDBMS. Okay? What are the examples of RDBMS? For example, yung meron tayo ngayon is Access. Okay? So, it is made by Microsoft. Also with SQL Server. Okay? Gawa din siya ng Microsoft. Pero mas malaki yung SQL Server. Ibig sabihin, mas maraming data yung pwede mo ma-store. Sa MS Access or Microsoft Access, limited lang yung data. So, I think more than 1,000 lang yung or more than a few thousand lang yung kayang i-handle ng Microsoft Access. Unlike in MySQL Server, millions of data pwede mong i-store doon. Okay? With OO based or often office based, parang siyang counterpart ng Microsoft Access. Okay? Parehong-pareho, almost pareho siya. But this OO based, it is an open source. Ibig sabihin, it's free to use. Hindi natin binibili. Okay? Then also, we do have MySQL, which is our focus in this video tutorial, and also another is malaking software, which is Oracle. Medyo complicated yung Oracle. Okay? In later discussion, titingnan natin kung ano yung pinagkaiba ng bawat isa. Okay? Next is what is a database system? A database system is a collection of related files together with details and interpretation of data. So, pag sinabi nating database system, ito na yung mga system na ginagamit ng mga kumpanya, ng mga schools, or whatever institution or organization, business organization or institution, gumagamit sila ng database system. For example, in our school, we do have enrollment system. We do have also accounting system. We do have also HRMS or human resource management system. All of those software or application, those are the database management system or database system. Okay? So, next is, what is a database? Database is a collection of interrelated data stored in a container. Kumbaga para tong ay kumpara natin sa array. 'Di ba sa array pwede tayong mag-store ng data specifically in a specific memory location? The same thing with database, but ang kinaibahan nito sa pag nag-store tayo ng data sa database, we are permanently storing data. Unlike in array, kapag ni-restart natin yung system, mawawala na din yung mga data na in-store natin doon sa memory location na yon. But in database, kapag nag-store ka ng data, nandun pa rin yon hanggat hindi mo binubura. Binubura or dinidelete. Okay? So, we are using database to avoid or to control also the redundancy of data. Kaya tayo ng database. Okay? Unlike in Excel, pwedeng maulit yung mga values, di ba? Pwedeng ma-input ulit. But in database, pwede nating i-limit na itong data na to kailangan once lang siya ma-enter. Yung data na to ay pagmamay-ari ng table na to. So, we can manipulate those or restrict those data to avoid redundancy or conflict. Okay? So, in serving one or more applications. Okay? Next is, So, what is file? Yung file, it is a collection of related records. So, for example, kung nakikita nyo dun sa figure, sa figure na to, so, yung file, collection of related records. For example, this one, we do have uh, we do have names, we do have company name, we do have address, we do have contact number. Okay? It is yung lahat ng yan, it is called files or files. Okay? It is a collection of related records. It is a complete set of field and record. Okay? So, complete set siya. Tapos, bawat isang data or isang row niyan called records. It is a collection of logically related field. Okay? So, yung isang row na ito, this is a record. Okay? Another row, another record. Okay? It is also a complete set of field values. Okay? For example, we do have company, we do have name, we do have address, we do have contact number. Pag pinagsama-sama natin yan, isa ng record yan. Okay? So, next is what is fields? It is our smallest unit of data. So, bawat isang uh, bawat isa nito ay bawat isang cell, kumbaga sa Excel parang cell, it is also called fields. Okay? It has meaning to each user. Okay? So, iba't ibang application, iba't ibang meaning yung bawat fields. Okay? Another term for data item and data elements. Sorry, this is data elements. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, bawat isang field, okay, isang data element, or it is also called data elements. Okay? Next is, what is data? Okay? It is defined as it is a raw fact that is saved on a storage media that has no meaning to the user. Bakit has no meaning? For example, go back with the previous slide. Okay, let's go back with this. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, this Montgomery ray, okay? So, pag ito ay isang data, 25 state, isang data to. 2539959, isang data. Okay? Ibig sabihin, kung a single data lang, okay? Single data lang, walang meaning yan. Yung Montgomery ray, walang meaning sa atin. Hindi natin alam. Pero pag pinagsama natin, sinama natin sa 25 state, 2538858, okay? So, magkakaroon siya ng meaning. Okay? Ibig sabihin, bawat isang data sa kanya-kanyang user, walang meaning yon. Pero pag pinagsama-sama mo lahat ng data, okay, pinrocess mo yung data, yun na yung magkakaroon ng meaning. Okay? So, next is, pag pinrocess na natin yung data, it is already called information. It is the processed data or refined data. Ibig sabihin, minanipulate na natin, we put it in a one file or record, single record. So, may meaning na siya. So, ito rin yung ginagawa natin kapag tayo ay nagso-survey. So, pag nagso-survey, kumukuha na tayo ng name ng respondent natin, anong opinion niya. Okay? So, yung mga survey questionnaire, it is also called, di ba, it is also called data gathering. So, it is data also. Okay? Kapag pinagsama-sama natin, pinrocess natin, it transform to a meaningful information. Okay? Next is, what is metadata? Metadata, it is the data that describes in the database, okay, description of the database structure. Okay? So, paano yon? So, for example, I do have this data, I do have this file. Okay? Ang metadata dyan ay yung lahat ng fields or field name. Okay? Pag binurse out natin yan, okay? Pag binurse out natin, or yung structure, pag kinuha natin yung structure ng bawat field name, ito rin yung magiging metadata niya. Metadata, it has the field name or the column name, what are the data type of that field, then also the description. Okay? So, bawat isang table merong metadata. Okay? So, next is, what is data dictionary? It is the information about the data in the database. Okay? So, for example, ng isang data dictionary is this. Okay? Kung mapapansin nyo, parang similar doon sa metadata. Yes, yung data dictionary, it is a metadata. But, a data dictionary, anong kinaibahan? Yung data dictionary, it is a collection of all the metadata that you do have in your database. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng table, kinukuha natin yung metadata and then pinagsasama-sama natin. Okay? For example, in this specific table, kukunin natin lahat ng metadata. Okay? Another table, kukunin natin. Then, those collection of metadata, yun na yung ating data dictionary. Okay? So, I hope later on, if you do have question, uh, you can message me. Okay? Next. So, what are the working environments? Okay? So, in this lesson, hindi ko na i-discuss yung installation ng SAMP, okay? And also ng MySQL. May separate lesson tayo posted already prior to this video discussion. Pinost ko na yung instruction how to download, how to install, okay, the SAMP. Okay? Pero, pakita ko sa inyo ngayon. So, for example, okay, sorry. Yan. So, I hope, pardon me if I use my Mac. Okay? Kung Windows kayo, very similar din siya. Okay? Kung may SAM siya, so hanapin natin yung SAM. Okay? So, this is my SAM. Okay. Ayaw siya. Bakit ayaw niya? Okay. Wait. Ayun. Sorry, nagkamali ng password. Okay. Alright. So si SAMP, it is an open source web server that has our MySQL. So, it might be different from Windows, yung control panel natin. Ang tawag natin dito ay control panel, SAM control panel. Okay? So, doon sa previous lessons natin, posted here in our school book, meron yon kung ano yung itsura niya in Windows. Okay? So, before we can access the MySQL, so we need to run the Apache web server. So we need to start this. Then also start also the MySQL database. Okay. Okay. So, wait muna natin bago natin ma-access. Allow. Okay? It might be different in your own workstation. Maybe you are using uh, okay. So paano ba? Wait. So launch a uh, web browser kung ano yung mga kung ano yung saan kayo gamay, saan kay what do you call this? Kung ano yung web browser na kalimitan yung ginagamit. Okay? You can make use of that. Okay. So launch the web browser, then go to type in the address bar localhost, okay? Localhost slash php myadmin. I hope this would work. Okay. All right. So this is our MySQL, okay? Working environment. So meron tayong mga menus dito, okay? So uh, these are the predefined databases that is included in MySQL. Okay? Ginagamit din yan ng MySQL. Okay? So, this is the working environment. We can see if we click in the menus, okay, may iba bang working environment siya. Okay? So, may discussion din, may separate discussion of this working environment na posted din sa ating lessons. Okay? So, uh, yun. Yun yung working environment natin. Okay? So, let's go back to our slide presentation. Okay? So, if there's any question, please free to message me in Schoolbook or Facebook or email me. Okay? Email me at my email address if you do have question. Okay? Okay. See you on the next lesson.